All right, I just look it up. And it said Jamaica calculates its unemployment rate by dividing the number of people actively seeking employment by the total number of people in the labor force.
That's correct.
And expressing the result as a percentage.
Yes.
This calculation is used as a relaxed definition of unemployment, where a person is considered unemployed if they are out of job. So basically, they use a relaxed system.
If they are looking job and can't get job.
Yes, and that's how they use it overall. And it has been used since the 60s and way before coming up. So this thing that you are, and I heard you saying this for months now, that, and I hear you reach out the nonsense, they can't calculate the unemployment rate because they have no census. The census has nothing to do with how they calculate the unemployment rate.
Can I share something with that to totally debunk what you're saying?
Let me finish. Hold on.
The amount of persons in Jamaica.
Let me finish.
Make common sense finish now and then you come in and
just to show you, and you can go to any country in the world. I'm going to tell you how United States calculate for them unemployment rate too. In United States, unemployment rate is calculated by dividing number of unemployed individual by the total number of people in the labor force and multiplied by 100. The labor force include all employed and all unemployed people actively seeking job. That's how they do it. And they divide it. And it show, for instance, here that that's how they do it. As a matter of fact, in United States, they even use a system they call where the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, BLS, conduct a monthly survey called currently the population survey and gather the data of employment and unemployment. This survey is represented by a sample of 60 households. So they use different mechanisms. The government have to use a mechanism to do it.
Common sense.
Argument about your 10-year survey.
Common sense.
Survey is kind of nonsense.
Just walk with this. Walk with this common sense. Walk with this.
What I'm saying,
Jamaica is 1.4, right?
One second. Mr. Ingram, if you need to take out of your head, you see, this argument that the government don't do a survey. Let me finish. Mr. Survey, let me finish. You have to remove from your mindset, right, which block your understanding if you understand things. That the government we haven't done a census for how many years and then cannot calculate the unemployment rate. That argument is dead and is wrong.
Listen. First, hold on, man. Let me respond. That is important. This is very important. You can't get away with this. In Jamaica, sir, for us to be able to put our hands on accurate data, we have to have the data. Okay? 1, 2. The projected figure in Jamaica right now at the employment, people looking at employment now is 1.4. Now, if 1.4 million people are the people who are working in Jamaica, and if 3.5% of that number is unemployed, it means that there's only 49% Jamaica unemployed. That makes sense to you?
Ingram, you cannot come up with these nonsensical calculations.
But that's the figure. Hold on. The same.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram. Common sense, you're so right. You're so right. Common sense.
Read from just
common sense. Mute him a minute. The common sense. You're right that you can't right no more because you can't know common sense.
In Jamaica.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram.
That you read from.
Mr. Ingram, hold on, man. From here, you start laugh because we do exactly what you're going to do. Why, Mr. Ingram? I don't know what we are going to do with that. Go ahead, go stop.
John, for this simple man out here in the streets, we don't understand about how you can calculate data. This is how you use the simple man to make him understand. We have more new security companies existing since 2016. These companies are not employing foreigners, nor are they using robots. Next thing, we have more people being employed via the formal sector and also the informal sector. Also, if we have people like all, what we have said now, because we want the common man understanding the laborers. Look at the amount of infrastructural development that happen across Jamaica, John. These are Jamaican men who are working in this field as laborers. But when you look on it, a 14 parish, you see the infrastructure and development are going. You tell me say one set of laborer I go all over 14 parish.
We have
Building new security company with the existing one them there already, and all of them are employ people same way. The new one them are employ people, and the one them exist already are employ people. King Alarm still exists. Guardsman still exists, but we have new security companies. For example, in our area in the Northeast St. Elizabeth right now, you have a new little security company.
I am Augusta. Remember, last year alone, over 24,000 businesses was created. Brand new business last year alone. Go ahead, Gusto.
And Gusto, you can put in, say we have more tax revenue coming in. We have more.
Yeah, but again, Mr. Ingram, if you hold to that kind of idiot, erratic kind of line about census and how them to calculate it, you kind of put down yourself, you know? And you don't need to keep saying that, man. Census and unemployment rate calculation, how the government determine it, doesn't have nothing.
We don't have to depend, Mr. Common Sense, we don't have to depend on no figures. We can use with naked eye, Mr. Common Sense, and see it. Right now, look on the amount of bigger infrastructure development we see with investment. Hold on now. When we looking at Santa Cruz one day, Nathaniel himself post up a new building. Hold on, no sir, I'm going to
Jamaica is not a petty shop.
Jesus, please. Oh, you stay so. In a Santa Cruz alone, Mr. Ingram, Nathaniel post a big supermarket one day where the Chinese them go sub up and build up. And a Jamaicans them employed, straight Jamaicans, my brethren. And in a fully up me, them just had paint it up, and a Jamaicans will get employed. The amount of them they build up since 2016 in a Jamaica till now, and still a build up, brother, more Jamaicans employed than ever before.
But Gusto, as the correctly say, Gusto, it better Ingram even try use your common man interpretation on the unemployment rate more than the garbage that he's spilling. Unemployment rate
exactly
calculation I have nothing to do with that goddamn census. Okay, if you do census today and next year we have to do another census again to calculate unemployment rate, it doesn't make no sense. Ingram, use a brain.
Exactly. Because
remember, I know. What happens to $192 million US? $192 million US that Mr. Ingram said we borrow. So I want to listen to the word in this. And Mr. Ingram, I ask you.
You found it, John? You found it?
You find it. So listen, me and the World Bank.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and we're going to read what the money is for. See? The World Bank Group Board of Executive Directors approved a new project to support Jamaica in promoting private sector development and improving disaster preparedness. The US $192 million Sustainable and Reliance Recovery Development Policy financing includes a special option which allows Jamaica to quickly access funds in the event of a disaster. Where you get from that, Mr. Ingram?
Is that question you asked me? You have my question?
So, you get from that, Mr. Ingram, what that mean? Eh?
Jamaica got $192 million loan.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what I said.
Where access fund mean, Mr. Ingram?
That's what I said. We got a loan.
We're not getting a loan, Mr. Ingram.
What is it?
We're not getting a loan. This is an agreement where if we need the money, we can pull down money at any time. We not get it. We not have the money in our pocket. Have the money in our pocket.
So where is it? Where is it? We're saying where is it?
The World Bank have it in case we need it. We can jar. So we don't get no 192 million. Like credit.
I understand.
Mr. Ingram. What is wrong with borrowing? What is wrong with borrowing, Mr. Ingram?
Nothing, son. Absolutely nothing.
And
hold on. Jamaica, hello. The budget of Jamaica is financed by loan, taxes, and grants.
Mr. Ingram. No.
You didn't know that?
No, Mr.
I didn't know that.
One second. Can I say something? Can I say something, though, John?
Hold on. You didn't know that?
No, Mr. Ingram, you're wrong. You're wrong.
What I'm wrong about?
That's the PMP's definition of the budget.
Under PNP.
What are you about?
You left out the fact that the budget also financed by the income coming in from the country. You didn't mention that, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I said the the budget is financed by loan, taxes, and grant. That's what I said.
That's under PNP, Mr. Ingram.
Hold on, that's under PMP. But what grants are gifts? What about the income that the country is gonna get from the export that they do? The money
those are classified as taxes.
Morning. Quick question on the subject matter. Mr.
Those
Ingram,
are classified under taxes, sir.
revenue and taxes are the same thing? Revenue and taxes is the same thing, Mr. Ingram?
Revenue and tax is not the same, Mr. Ingram.
The budget of Jamaica is financed by three sources. The budget of Jamaica is financed by three sources: taxes, grant,
Answer the man. That's what I like with you.
Mr. Ingram, is revenue the same as tax? Let me make it easier for you. The money that the government gets from Duns River Falls is that taxes. Talk up the man and stop acting down.
Accountant answer now. Can we don't see no accountant answer now?
Every man
Is revenue and grant the same thing? Is revenue and grant the same thing? What's the difference between revenue and grant, Mr. Ingram? Because up until now, you know, well, but revenue will be overall. But I mean, what about the income?
Common sense.
Yeah, man.
Common sense.
Yeah.
Let us not waste our time on foolishness.
Yeah.
A kindergarten student know that a country, Jamaica, get its money budgeted. The budget is financed by classifications.
Answer Chavi, man, you chat too much foolishness. Answer Chavi. Yeah, keep everybody question. Answer the guy, man. The man have an outstanding question to you.
Hey, morning. Answer the question, because I have something to say. More answer first, then me say what I say.
I have no time to waste.
You know, guys. You know what happened here, so? The government with the development policy, then the Jamaica clean come out for them people and say we get 192.
John, it's the same argument about no new taxes. The same food is about no new taxes. Telling the Jamaican people that there are no new taxes. Those are rubbish.
Answer Chavi question. Answer Chavi question.
What is this question?
Hold on, pause. I'm going to mute because you're not going to override this thing. You're not going to escape this question because two questions now. We want to know if the money from Duns River.
What is this question?
I want
what is this question?
You know, that's what Mr. Ingram do all the time. Mr. Ingram hear the question, ignore the question, come back and him say all type of something.
It's a revenue. I'm asking the question.
Is revenue and taxes the same thing that him asks?
Classic. Hold on then. Two questions now because he says something more. The
person is asking if revenue and taxes are the same thing.
Mr. Ingram, relax, Mr. Ingram, relax. We're not going to turn in a chaos. I'm simply asking.
No, Travi, answer the question. Make him answer the question.
Allow me to answer the question I'm
asking. Make him answer that and then you ask him.
Allow me to answer the question I'm asking.
In the process, also name the new taxes.
Allow me to answer the question I'm asking.
Go ahead.
Allow me to answer the question I'm asking. You do it all the while. Good. I refer just now, sir, to what constitute the budget in Jamaica. That's what I explained just now. And the fact of the matter is, the money that financed the budget in Jamaica comes from, it's classified under taxes, loans, and revenue. Full stop. That's a fact. That's an undisputed
fact. You just add revenue and left off grant. I don't know if you listen to yourself.
3 card man, Travis.
I don't know if you listen to yourself. You just add revenue and left off grant.
Yeah,
Ingram, I'm a listener.
Yeah, I'm a listener.
Just I'm a listener.
What about Grant now? You're going to leave out Grant now, my boss?
I'm going to drop in my little thing now. And just left back the phone. So here it is that.
This man over here can have his verbal diary. You need to tell us the taxes that are the new tax that are being added. We need that too.
Well, I'm trying to make Classic go acting question. Go ahead, Classic.
Yeah, man. So, Statin does census every 10 years. And Mr. Ingram should know that during that 10-year period, we would have seen growth in our birth rate. People got dead and people got born. So it's either the numbers are going to grow or to go decrease. Ingram, why you make it seems as if it is solely on the numbers within that 10-year period? We don't know the numbers within the 10-year period, you know. 10 years ago, we don't know the numbers after starting do them count. And 10 years later, we don't know. But we don't know in between. So you're going to tell me, say, whenever it is that your government within that 10-year period and my government within this 10-year period put out a figure and say unemployment is this figure. Why you that discredit it when it comes to us, but you're not discredit for no one?
I can answer you now.
Yes, Mr. Ingram, go ahead.
Good. I do not argue like that. You hear, sir? If the PMP is wrong, I'm going to tell them they're wrong. And if the JP is wrong, I tell them they're wrong. In Jamaica, for us to be arguing about unemployment rate at 3.5%, the same common sense referred just to a document just now, and that same document point to a workforce of 1.4 million. If the unemployment rate is 3.5%, it means that the employment rate is 96.5%. Because that 3.5% unemployment rate must be coming from a 100% figure. That's all I'm arguing, you know. That's all. This is not a package shop.
But Ingram, I'm going to ask you, Ingram. Hold on. Give me a second with Ingram.
Hold on.
I'm going to follow up now, brother. I'm going to follow up, please. Ingram, can you know the figure? Let us say 10 years ago. 10 years ago, our 2015. Let us say census was done 2015. Do you know the exact figure of our population in 2016?
No, sir.
And you know it in 2017?
No, sir.
You can't know it within the 10-year period, so any numbers will come in between that. What you gonna say it wrong when it comes to unemployment?
Are you serious? Are you serious with the question?
Of course I am serious, because you're painting a picture right now since morning that the
when I did incorrect. some years ago, I did a subject named statistics. Some years ago, I did a subject named statistics.
Now, you're good, brother.
In order to arrive at decisions, we collect data. We collect data. Now, let me say something to you. Jamaica is not a party shop, sir. Jamaica is a sovereign state.
It is not a party shop anymore. It was a party shop. We agree with that.
Sir, and quote figures. Let us make sure we're talking from some source.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
Is that we need for go lockdown starting. Every 10 years they need to come back.
Before me forget and before Chavik come back, let me ask him this question. Mr. Ingram, what was the lowest figure registered under the last PNP administration? Go ahead and tell Jamaica.
I think they said it was 13%.